Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm Trey.
It's your boy, Million,
And today we are having an emergency podcast.
former rapper. No, that nigga is.
He's not
damn,
former because
Damn.
he's still a rapper.
Rapper, former Migo.
Ah,
Takeoff has passed away, allegedly by a dice game.
and it's kind of tragic to think about because it's just like, first of all, first question that came to my mind is why. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you be at a dice game in a city that you're not familiar with at 2:30 in the morning? Like, that didn't sound cool to me. But then I thought about it. That's what they did. You feel me? Just because you famous, a lot of times you don't want to move in a different way.
Right.
So if that's what they did when they was growing up and they was still hustling, like a lot of times you need something that connects you to your roots. So I can't be like it was his fault for wanting to be there.
Right. And from that text, it said that he wasn't even playing, honestly.
Yeah.
So here's the text that we have of the event. We don't know if this is accurate or not. This is allegedly. This is all alleged. We don't know if it's 100% true or not. But looking at that text, it did you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
It made it seem like he had nothing to do with it.
It made it seem like he was the fly on the wall per usual.
Right.
Because
that's what he does though.
yeah, he's the like, and it just from the way, and I hate to point fingers at anybody, but hold on, let me turn this light on.
And pull the camera thing out so we can see you.
Oh, yeah.
You want to start it over?
Nah.
Okay.
And not to point fingers at anybody, but the way that they made it seem, it was kind of like not like they were pointing the blame at Quavo, but Quavo was the main aggressor in the situation.
Right. And then it said that he didn't he got shot by somebody that
Within his camp.
Yeah, within his people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
his conglomeration.
So some of his people shot him, and then he got shot by the other people. Like, that shit is really crazy, all because a dice game went on. And you know what's crazy? I hate to say it, but every time I hear someone talk about like how some issue started over a dice game, it's like there's no strategy or skill to rolling dice, nigga.
It's luck. It's gambling.
It's extremely like you have to be lucky. Like, there's no
Like there's tricks that people know how. Like, some dudes know how to, like, if I set the dice up like this, I can get 7 every time. But that's not.
That's not 100%.
Yeah.
It's not going to be 100%.
And a lot of times when you do that stuff, that people call you out for cheating. So
Right.
it's like it's a double-edged sword at that. But
So getting mad at somebody because they taking your money over luck is really stupid to me.
it's dumb.
I could see if he was out strategizing you or something like that. But and we're saying all this, we don't know if it's 100% true or not though. You know, we still don't know if Quavo was the real aggressor or not. Who knows? But did you hear his screaming in the video?
No, I didn't watch the video. I hate, like, when videos like that. Like, I didn't watch the PNB Rock video. I watched everybody seen the George Floyd video, but that's completely out of here. I'm trying to think of another rapper that passed. Like, I didn't watch the XXXTentacion video. Like, when the rappers die and they have like the video footage of them getting shot or whatever, I don't like seeing that at all.
And that shit is crazy because it's like, honestly, I'm normalized to. Like, I feel so normal watching it now at this point.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many? I hate to be one of those niggas, bro. I hate to be one of those niggas that's like, shit, when are we gonna stop all this? When are we gonna stop all this? But nigga, when are we, bro? For real.
And because it like, the question that came to my mind is, what are people thinking who want to be rappers? Like, is this really the life you want to live now? Because now it's going from an easy way to get out of where you're from to another way to just, or not even, how do I want to say this? It's gone from an easy way to get out of where you were from to just taking the issues that you had growing up and amplifying them by 10,000 because you have money. Because even when it comes to the YSL situation, like, allegedly, this nigga Young Thug was running a whole gang operation. So it's like he didn't get out the hood. He made money. He moved into a nice hood. He continued to funnel the same things that he was doing at a larger level. And it's like, does this make this career path or career option a valuable one?
That's it. This is exactly the first thing I started to think about. So I've been thinking about it lately. Honestly, I think that rap/trap is the biggest plague to affect black people. I kid you not, bro. That's just how I feel. I say it's worse. It affects our community way worse than slavery did. I'm gonna be honest with you, because slavery was forced upon. We're choosing to continue to live like this. Crack was forced upon us. We're choosing to live like this. We're choosing to worship these idols. We're choosing to look at a majority of rappers are what? Black, but like majority of them have been to prison before.
Yeah, hood niggas.
Yes, majority of them have been to prison before over some real dangerous shit. Some of them, at least.
Yeah.
I want to say a lot of them, because that's what they put out there,
or at least they portray the image that they have. Yeah.
So like, imagine that being our role models. People are looking up to prison incarcerated niggas more than they are looking at doctors and lawyers and shit like that.
But and like you said, that's what we see. So do I think that it's the biggest plague to happen to the black community? I can't agree with that statement, but what I can say to that sentiment is I feel as if it isn't as black and white as we once made it seem. Like a lot of times especially me growing up, like, oh, I never want to do that because, I mean, why would I? I mean, I just like the music. I like hearing people talk about this. I like hearing people talk about that, but I wasn't an impressionable kid because I had role models within my life to look up. Like my dad was an engineer, my grandfather was in the Navy, my other grandfather was a principal. I had people to look up to, so I didn't really need to use those idols as okay, this is what I need to do to come up. When you're a young guy, you don't have your dad. Your brother probably isn't the best. Or if let's say you might have an older brother and your older brother is doing the exact same things that these guys rap about. Right. If your role model is seeing Lil Baby come up 20,000 in a week off of trapping, then that's gonna be your goal too. If your role model is like King Von and you out here going on kill streaks, and that's what you're gonna aspire to do too. And at the end of the day, you see where it gets people. You saw what happened, and I'm not saying that Takeoff suffered the fate like the same way King Von did, because King Von, although I loved his music, his death was karma. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you grow up looking and you're internalizing or you're idolizing and internalizing instead of just listening to the music, it really turns a dark side to what rap can potentially be to our community.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Rap is becoming, and I don't even want to say rap. I want to say trap.
Okay.
I want to say trap because when we say rap, you got to realize Tyler, the Creator, ain't talking about killing niggas.
Yeah, he is.
For real. He really... Earl Sweatshirt isn't for real.
And I mean, like, when they say it'd be weird shit, like...
Yeah, and you know that these niggas is not about that life whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But trap is NBA Youngboy, King Von, drill music also, shit like that. That's where it starts getting dangerous because that's the most influential music that we have right now. And I say that it's a pandemic because, bro, you got to realize...
Those are idols. Like...
They're idols, but, like, where... I don't know any other time in history where I've seen more millionaires die.
Yeah.
By other millionaires sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Other millionaires are killing other millionaires. Like, are you fucking... am I tripping? Or why is it only happening in our community?
That's a great question. And you know what? I think I want to leave that up to you guys to answer. What do you think the issue is when it comes to this new trap drill age? And not to end off, but kind of my final sentiments on this whole Takeoff situation is sometimes things happen to you that you just don't deserve. And Takeoff was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And
is that what you think it is?
I think it was. I'm 100% positive that Takeoff was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Now, another thing I was thinking about is the conspiracies that's about to come from this.
Ooh.
You got to realize, bro. It's so coincidental that these niggas just had an album. These niggas just dropped the album not even 2-3 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, they unconfused.
It didn't do the best. It didn't do the best views.
It didn't.
It didn't do the best views, but now that shit about to be popping.
Yeah.
Offset and Quavo and them niggas was trying to create their solo careers.
Yes.
Nobody was really fucking with that. They wanted the Migos.
Yeah.
You take away one of the Migos, now they're listening. And then they about to eat his ass up because on Halloween, guess what this nigga dressed up as?
What?
Ghost Rider. Nigga that takes souls. Person from your own team. A person from your own team.
Wait, hold on. Who? Wait, Takeoff dressed up as Ghost Rider?
No. Quavo. I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying this is true. But I just started thinking. If the conspiracies that about to come from this is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's just all a big coincidence that these niggas separated. It seems like they've been trying to get their own shit popping off.
Yeah.
And the least successful one of them, out of all three of them, is the one that passed away.
But I wouldn't say I wouldn't say he the most popular though. I was gonna say he's one of the most popular in the group. But he just like everybody like don't nobody hate Takeoff.
Nobody hates him, but what I'm saying is he's the least successful.
People hate Quavo. People hate Offset because you know Offset had the whole Cardi B thing and girls love Cardi B. People hate Quavo because the whole Sweetie thing and girls love Sweet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had an issue with Takeoff. Right. Like Takeoff was just even when he got left off Bad and Bougie, like we loved him.
Right.
Like so it's like. Well, he ain't never get left off Bad and Bougie.
He ain't get left off. He's forever stamped on that song.
But so I you know I'm not a deep this happened because of this type guy. I think it's just a crazy
coincidence. Can we really sit here and say that? Can we really sit here and say that?
And then Kyrie Irving was going off on a tangent about sacrifices and stuff. Like, have you seen that? Like he was posting on his page and talking about like Illuminati rituals and all that shit. Like he was like,
what?
Yes. And he even went in a press conference said like all this stuff is real. Y'all just refuse to see it. So I don't know.
The music industry is so tainted at that, bro.
Yeah.
It's so corrupt. They kill people just because they want to get sales.
And that's true. And I can't like.
But I'm not saying that this is the case. I'm just like, I know people are gonna make a video. I know it's going to happen. Illuminati about to do something.
About to go crazy about this one though. But
chicken sandwiches, nigga. Like, damn, bro. I hate that this happened. Rest in peace to Takeoff, man. Rest in peace to Takeoff.
It's a sad day in hip hop, y'all. We gotta do better. But
we just have to.
I hope you guys enjoyed the emergency cast. I'm not gonna ask you guys to like, comment, or subscribe to this video, so we just gonna cut that part out. This is Listening to Millions, and you just sat down with us. Peace.
Music, entertainment, black culture, we're listening to.
And I'm counting every one of y'all until I get to a million.